Good morning, George Adventure here. Uh, Appreciate y'all coming along and watching the video. Appreciate you new subscribers, my followers. Appreciate y'all. Leave a comment. I enjoy reading the comments and seeing what people think about what I do. It's just it's a great thing to see. Drinking my coffee. It's still early in the morning, but I'm gonna go outside here in a little bit and blow this owl hooter. Uh, See if I can catch them gobbling because I hunt across the road from my house and I hunt behind me. So anyway, so we went to Gatlinburg. We got up Friday morning, went to Gatlinburg, me and Miss Linda, for our anniversary. We've been married for 22 years. Went up there, and we'd already made our minds up. We were going to focus on antiquing and going to some you know different places, flea markets and such. Just relax. Because we enjoy that. Went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. As soon as we got down there, we went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and we which I there's a video loading now about that. So anyway, so this one is about what I found at the antique store, and I was very pleased. And so the first antique store we went to was probably one of the best antique stores I've ever been to. I mean, just awesome antique store. And they had, of course, they had the glass cabinets back there. Just where you walk down the glass cabinets, they keep them locked, and they got all kind of little knickknacks and trinkets and knives and different things in there. And so I got down to the end, and I looked in the cabinet, and there was a bunch of knives. And first ones I saw was these. There was two of these, and I had a feeling it was a Western. And I noticed that shield, and that's a Western shield. There were two of these, and now I regret not getting the other one. I regret not getting the other one of these. I wish I would have got it because but they were both. These are mint. I mean, these are mint. Hadn't been carried, hadn't been used or anything. And this is a Western. It's a Western. You can see right there. It's a Western full size trapper. Awesome. It's got the clip point. Uh, and it's got a half stop on it. You know, uh, it's a nice trapper. Like I said, I wished I'd have got the other one and carried it and just put this one away. Uh, but and you can see it says Western USA 891B. You can see right there. I know it's kind of hard to, but it's a like I said, it's a mint knife. It hadn't been used. It's got the spade blade with half stop. There's no stamping on either side. Uh, you can see the spade blade right there. It's a good looking knife, y'all. Good looking knife. I was very happy because I like Western knives. I like the old vintage knives, the Camillus, the Westerns, the K-bars, Remingtons, Imperial, all those. But you can see the shield on it. A lot of people don't like Delrin, but I do. It's a beautiful handle cover. It's a beautiful cover. Uh, but it's a great find. And like I said, I wished I'd have got the other one. I hope next time I go up there it's still there, but I doubt it. So I got that one. So I walked on back, and there was one of those little things that have the rotating. You press the buttons and it rotates. The little shelves in it'll rotate around. There's a bunch of shelves in there, and it rotates, and they have stuff on them. So I went back there and just started rotating it. And when it came up, I saw this knife right here, and I thought, uh, it's a brown bone. I don't think it's chestnut. I'm not sure. It don't look like chestnut. It's just brown bone. because they did a lot of this bone in the 80s. Because I've got a mini trapper that's got this same bone on it, same bone covers. Uh, it's pretty. It's a nice bone, but it's a Texas Jack. Uh, I cleaned it up a little bit. I'm not going to worry about that. That gives it a little character. Uh, but you can see it's got the 80s. It's got the lightning bolt S in the case and the USA, and it's got the dot system on it. Uh, then it's got the small pin blade, and it's got 62032. 62032. See, right there. There we go. You know, 6 is the bone. 2 blades for the 2, and then this pattern number is the last. 32 is a pattern number, so that'll be a Texas Jack or a Jack, whatever people want to call it. It's got that little pin blade. Uh, it's in great condition. You know, the blade's in good shape. It's not worn a whole lot. Carbon steel. It's got CV on the blade. It's just hard to see. So this was the second find in that antique store. So later on, and then on Saturday we went antiquing, and we went into a pretty good size antique store, and we walked around, and there was a glass cabinet, and I walked over and I saw all these knives in that glass cabinet, and they were like Case, K-Bar, Western, and I looked and I saw this one, and this is a Cattaraugus, and I didn't own a Cattaraugus until now. So I saw this one. He had a price tag on it and had a little sticker that said Cattaraugus. He had them on all the knives, you know. He had some, just a lot of different, Camillus. And so I saw this one, and I thought, man, that is gorgeous. So I kept on looking around. I came back and got the guy, and he opened the cabinet up. And I took it out, and I didn't have a Cattaraugus, and this was actually a vintage Cattaraugus. You can see that. Tilted. It's small. But it says Cattaraugus. Oh gosh, it's hard to see, but Cattaraugus. Like I said, it's hard to see. I have to get my magnifying glass out, but it's got the Cattaraugus stamping, and it's got a nice spear point blade. And this is the size of a knife that my daddy would have liked to carry. It's got 3 blades. It's got a little pin blade here. It doesn't have any stamping on it. And I like what caught my eye was this shield, because I'd seen the Cattaraugus knives before that had this shield, just a bar shield, and that caught my eye. And the bone. The bone's beautiful. Piece of American history, y'all. They're great. They're great knives. But got some great snap to it too, to be as old as it is. And here's one. Almost looks like a little small Warncliffe. I need to clean it up a little bit more. I'm gonna clean the blades up a little bit more, but just got a little teener on them. Got a little patina. Listen to that snap. The only thing I could find wrong with this knife, it's near perfect, is there's a little crack right here. Just a little crack, but it's hard to see. You have to really look good. The bolsters and all are nice. Somebody cleaned it up, I'm sure. So that was the first find in that antique shop. In the same counter, I kept looking, And I saw this laying kind of in the back there. So I asked the guy to take it out. So he took it out. You can see it says Western. I've never seen one of these little pouches before, which I think is neat. Good way to keep it in your pocket. It's just like a little slip. And I didn't know Western made a Barlow. There's the Barlow. It's a Western. And this is Delrin. This saw cut Delrin. Blade on this thing. It's got some good snap. See the tang stamp says Western. I know it's hard to see, but I'm gonna clean this one up. I'm gonna take it out of the shop and clean it up. That way you can see it better. It's got some numbers. It's just hard to see. I think it says 836 or 856. Then on the back side of the blade on the tang, it's got Barlow. Barlow. What do you think about this, Big Jim? I know Big Jim will like this. But it's got Barlow on the back of it and got another number. It's got an 822, I believe what it says. But like I said, I'm gonna clean it up where you'll be able to tell. But it's got this nice clip point. And you open this one. This one doesn't have any markings on the or tang stamps. But it's got some good snap. You know, it's got some good snap. Like I said, I didn't know Western made a Barlow. I'm gonna get her cleaned up real pretty. We'll get the sunshine cloth on it. But I'm gonna mainly clean the blades up. So this was my second find in that antique store. I thought it was pretty cool. It came in this little slip with a snap on it. Just cool to carry in your pocket. So we left and we went to a flea market. We walked around, you know, found a couple things. And they had these sheds set up. Well, each shed had something different. I guess people had to rent them. So there was a knife guy in there. There was an older guy, and he had a bunch of display cases with case knives and Camillus and K-bar. And I looked down and I saw this, and you know, I thought, ooh, that should be a charade scrimshaw, and it is. It's a trapper, single blade trapper, and they made single blade trappers back then. They made them with the brown Delrin. You can see it right there. See the scrimshaw on it. Charade Plus USA. It's got the number on it. It's a liner lock, and so I looked at it. You know, there was a good price on it to be, you know, as old as it is, and I said, shoot, I'm gonna get this thing. I've never seen the fish one. But there's several fish ones out there. I eBayed it, found some. But it's nice, man. It's a nice knife. It's in great shape. I cleaned it up with that sunshine cloth. It's got a bass on it. So yeah, it looks like a largemouth. So I got that, and so that was my antique. That was my antique store find. I did find me a cobbler's hammer, leather working hammer, an old one. I've been looking for one of them, so I got that. Now I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna do a shop video, shop talk, and I'll show that. It's an old vintage one. I'm gonna clean it up. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy seeing these. You know, just some great finds. You know, great finds. I love the vintage USA knives. You know, case on down, Camillus, K-bar. Western, Winchester, Remington. I love them all. Imperial, Colonial. They're just a good piece of history. So anyway, I'm fixing to take this out. I'm gonna go up to Pine Pitch and take this, and this is my wing bone call, and I'm gonna just see if I can hear a gobble. So that's gonna be my day. Y'all have a great day. God bless you. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate your comments. Be courageous.